Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com. That's IamWealthyandRich.com. Make sure you visit that site later. It's the links underneath the video. Thank you for watching my video. As you know, if you've been watching these videos, they're about an investor's journey. So this is wealth creation in action, and it's an ongoing journey as we go through the market's ups and downs, investing in a cryptocurrency portfolio. Those of you who are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. And what this is about the mindset you need to have, the strategy, and just monitoring the markets on a daily basis. This specific is not specifically about trading, but it's more about just cryptocurrency, holding and a portfolio and watching it grow over a period of time, and the lessons that go along with that. The majority of the reasons why most people don't succeed in investing is the lack of patience. The second is emotion. So those two have to be brought under control. But the main reason is mindset, and I've done a lot of videos talking about mindset, and I'll continue to do that. But what I'm going to do today is just talk about just a little bit more about adoption. But before I do that, I'd like to update my portfolio. This is what's really about. It started last year, 2020 in May, and I didn't start updating it until February 2021 this year. But every day I updated the figures of the portfolio, whether it's gone up or down, expanded or contracted, and then we talk about a few lessons. So do stay to the end of this video. Also, before I do it, I have to do the disclaimer. I'm not a financial planner or financial advisor. I'm not a financial, I'm not a CPA or an accountant. So do your own research, and do always remember that I can't offer personal financial advice. Do also understand that all investments do carry a degree of risk. So don't invest more than you can afford to lose. So what I'm going to do is share my screen here. I just click the share button and just update the spreadsheet. And and this is the spreadsheet I've been using. For those of you who've been here, you know what it's about. For those of you who are new, just to a quick explanation, there are three columns: the altcoin, Bitcoin, the total, and when it's in green and red, this is where it's gone forward on a particular day, on the previous day rather. Red is where it's gone backward on the previous day. Forward, again, you can see it's gone forward here, and then backwards, forward a couple of days, and backward a couple of days. And so that's what the market does. So here we are, the last day or so it's gone forward. So we will put today's figures in, and today's the 12th of July, and I get the figures from this page here, Crypto Investment Asset Summary, which consists of one Bitcoin and an assortment of specially selected and researched alternative coins. And I'm so confident with these coins. That's the reason why I actually put more than 70% of my money in them. And this here, that's the total at the top on the left-hand side. This here in the middle is the same portfolio, it's just in pounds sterling or Great British pounds. So it comes in through a live feed here into an asset group, and then we get the summary figure here. Now, and I'll show you where to get more information on this later. So let's go to the update. So I want to put this figure in 108,704,091. So 108,704. Was that 81? 91. And this data is building up a model that's going to be used as a case study in the future. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing it. So if I bring this figure down here, it's minus 4,000, so it went down 4,000. Okay. And go to the next figure, which is 142,082.44. 142,082.44, I think. Let's double check that. 08244, that's correct. So that is a 4,000 drop on yesterday, 4,898 drop, which is all fine. It's all good. It's all part of the journey. So it doesn't really bother me. This all Bitcoin is also down $712. So color that red. These will, I just like to keep this bold. So that's what the price of Bitcoin is at the moment, approximately, in the last 10 minutes. So that's good. So that's that done. What I want to talk to you about is just the understanding of, when you move from one era to another era, or one phase of civilization or utilization to another utilization, there are always, changes and in the adoption rate and the way in which people adopt things. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to just an interesting thing I just found, just to help you understand that we're going through a phase right now, and people just need to understand there's certain things that are expected to happen. And so I'm going to share my screen. Where's my screen going? This is just talking about the rate of adoption. So in the beginning, we traded by barter. It's not really a detailed history lesson. It's just talking about, the pointing out the obvious. We traded by barter. So we traded seeds and seashells and cattle and animals and things like that. And so that was a form of money. And then we started using gold for thousands of years. We used gold, and then it was gold coins, and sometimes gold powder. But when paper money started, it took 70 to 75 years for people to trust paper money, which is very interesting. 70 to 75 years for them to trust this paper thing. So you mean this paper represents my gold? It took 70 to 75 years for people to trust it, to feel comfortable. I'm not saying every single person. Some people obviously adopted it quicker than others, but in general, it took 70 or so years for people to feel comfortable with using paper money. And the interesting thing is then we moved to plastic cards, which is debit or credit cards. And it took 37 years for people to trust credit cards. Think, I'm going to, whether they will work, whether they'll take this piece of plastic over to this place. And, because the concept was very new, it took a while, about 37 years for people to trust plastic cards. So the rate at which people adopt new technology, new methods of doing things, it's very interesting. Although, we're getting smarter, we're getting faster, but it still takes time for things to catch on. So in the middle, there's going to be a lot of volatility in terms of human behavior, acceptance, a lot of volatility. And that's just the way it goes. And people just need to understand that. Most people don't understand that other things took time to be adopted, So, and now it's time for cryptocurrencies. Okay, the cryptocurrency market, the cryptocurrency world, again, it's gone through its time of adoption. Yes, it's done really, really well in terms of going up, but it's been quite volatile, as you can see, but it's still gone in an upward direction. But this is the most important slide here, because it's been around for it's been around since 2009. So here we are in 2021. So we're talking about 11 years. So 11 years, 12 years. So we're not yet, we're still early days as far as cryptocurrency is concerned. And we're, just around the 2020, 2022 mark. Okay, 2020, 2021 rather. And we've got all this adoption curve to go through, this curve. By the time we get to 2030, with 90% of people will probably trust it. And so we will be able to say it took 20 years for people to trust cryptocurrencies. And that won't be everybody, but it will be most people. So be patient is what I'm trying to say, and expect during this adoption phase, during this time we're going through here, there's going to be lots of ups and downs, lots of shocks and horrors and legislation and banning and accepting and reinstating and banning and outlawing and reinstating and more regulations and more real rules and more court cases and whatever. There's going to be so many things happening in this adoption. It's all part and parcel of the growth. But eventually, we will be like 90% saturation. And everybody, every Tom, Dick, and Harry and his cat will be using Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies in some form, because it has much wider form of use than just money. Just like in the old days, the internet was invented. The most significant use was really email, and that took some time for people to think, why should I send an email? Well, you just write a letter. But now, millions of emails are sent every day. But the internet, as we know, is used for more than just email now, because it has evolved. Okay, you wouldn't be watching this. This is not email. This is another use of the internet. There are many uses of the internet, but there are many uses of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies, which are going to be part of our lives, our everyday lives. It will depend on it, just like our life depends on the internet today. So I'm just trying people just be patient, understand it's a journey, and we've done 10 years. We've done more than 10 years. Another 10 years or so, we'll see where we are. It's going to take time. All of these new technologies and new phases take time for people to adapt and trust them, so on and so forth. That's what I just wanted to point out, to understand where we are in the evolution of things. So give it another 8-10 years and you'll see, a lot of adoption. Let's say another good 10 years, 2032, let's just say. 2030, 2032. It should be a very interesting period of time period of how far cryptocurrencies and the widespread use of blockchain technology in our everyday lives, what it's come to. So what it would have come to at that time. So that's really what I wanted to say. I just wanted to point that out. The whole current strategy. It all starts with because not everybody will qualify, so I'm not showing how to get information on that just yet. But if you do qualify, it's fine. The first thing you need to do is go to site here, IamWealthyandRich.com. Go to IamWealthyandRich.com, how to understand the game of money and play it well, and get your mindset in gear. Scroll down and get your millionaire mindset investment strategy free, absolutely free. Apply the mindset strategy, get your finances in order, and then contact us to join a free webinar, and then we can show you more about the altcoin strategy, our altcoin strategy. So, like I said, get to IamWealthyandRich.com, scroll down, fill in the short form, get yourself into the personal development and financial development work. You don't have to finish it before you contact us, but once you've started, then contact us, and then email, and then we'll tell you when the next free webinar is on. Okay, so with that, I'm going to end this call. Thanks very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Don't forget, I'm wealthy and rich, and you're wealthy and rich. I understand the game with money and playing it well, and you understand the game with money and playing it well. So go to IamWealthyandRich.com. Have a nice day. Bye.